Seguimos en la primera edición de Voces Cósmicas, una jornada de conferencias dedicadas al desarrollo integral de la mujer, con Gabrielle Bernstein como ponente principal. Acompáñanos a conocer un poco de esta propuesta.
De estar en los espacios más importantes, con Carlos Loret de Mola, con López Dóriga, con Adela, con Paola, con todo. Fui la única mujer que estaba al aire en televisión nacional con su noticiero sola hablando de deportes. Y ¡pum! O sea, es una responsabilidad tremenda, pero les digo algo, y por lo que estoy hoy aquí, no me la creía. Decía, pues sí, seguro le caí bien, fue suerte, fue casualidad, no había nadie, faltó, la pusieron, la acomodaron, bueno, mil historias. Y el día que estaba abriendo el partido más importante en la Copa del Mundo de Rusia 2018, acababa de ganar las elecciones Andrés Manuel López Obrador. Imagínense el tema porque estaba calentito. Y de pronto me dicen, Jimena, vamos contigo hasta Samara, México, Brasil. Les juro que dije, no es casualidad. La niñita que fue a tomar y a tocar miles de puertas, fuiste tú. La que estuvo horas en radio que nadie te escuchaba mientras todos estaban de fiesta, fuiste tú. Te lo ganaste. Y me invitaron a dar conferencias y me di cuenta que mi lado femenino lo tenía un poco apagado, que mi lado personal era algo que tenía que trabajar, y me metí en plataformas de mujeres haciendo eventos y compartiendo experiencias personales. Y cuando me dijeron, me pasó igual, me sentí como tú, dije, mi llamado ya no son los deportes, ya es comunicar, ya es contar historias, y por eso tengo un podcast que se llama Historias que no se cuentan, que porfa síganme. Pero me di cuenta que mi lado femenino era algo que tenía que potencializar, que tenía que inspirar a las mujeres, y que la vida es canija, porque ¿qué creen? Me regalaron el enorme privilegio de reconstruir mi vida con un hombre cañoncísimo. Y hoy soy mamá de dos chiquitas que están aquí, que son mujeres. Entonces dije, niñas, tenemos que hacer algo increíble, y me llegaron estos 3 angelitos que son mis socias y que formamos Cósmicas. Les vamos a platicar más, pero esta es mi historia y gracias por estar aquí.
Hola, hola a todos. Creo que ya me presenté como 4 veces, pero yo soy Carlota. Lo que no saben es que yo soy la 4ª cósmica. Entonces, fui la última en unirme a la plataforma. Hace 3 meses me invitaron a unirme a este increíble proyecto. Entonces, yo quiero empezar mi historia dándole gracias a mis socias, porque me vieron cuando mucha gente no te ve, que es el posparto. Entonces, hace 5 meses tuve a un bebé y pues se cierran un chorro de oportunidades laborales. Y pues ellas justo me dieron la oportunidad de estar aquí hoy con ustedes, de poder, ahora sí que, como... Sigo con las hormonas posparto, digamos. Pero bueno, un poco lo que me hace estar aquí hoy parada es que justo me di cuenta de lo genuino que es el propósito detrás de Cósmicas. Este propósito de empoderar a mujeres, este propósito de transformar nuestros sueños, nuestras ideas en realidad. Entonces creo que fue lo que, pues mínimo, me motiva a mí estar aquí hoy en día parada. Además de que conecto profundamente con 2 de las 5 verticales que nos inspiran, que son emprendimiento y autocuidado o bienestar. Para las que me conocen, soy emprendedora, cofundé un e-commerce de productos saludables hace más de 11 años, que se llama Inata, pero también los últimos 5 años de mi vida he estado trabajando con emprendedores y los he estado ayudando a potenciar sus proyectos, a potenciar sus sueños y a transformar ahora sí que sus empresas en unas un poco más exitosas. Entonces, bueno, 2 de las 5 verticales me mueven y es algo que quiero seguir practicando, predicando y ahora sí que comunicando tanto mi experiencia como la de voces como las que acabamos de escuchar hoy en día a muchas más mujeres. Y también, ¿por qué Cósmicas? ¿Qué más me mueve? Creo que también algo que he aprendido a lo largo de mi camino, tanto como emprendedora, como trabajando en plataformas de empoderamiento para emprendedores, de empoderamiento femenino, y también ahora sí que como mamá, he aprendido muchas cosas, pero creo que una de las más importantes es que la salud integral lo es casi todo. Y creo que muchas veces como mujeres nos dejamos al final de la lista, ¿no? Entonces priorizamos un chorro de cosas y también muchas veces vivimos con base en lo que se espera de nosotros versus dedicarnos tiempo. Entonces también creemos que justamente Voces Cósmicas es un espacio para que nosotros conectemos, nos nutramos, crezcamos, y justamente creemos que la salud no debería de ser un lujo, es una prioridad. Entonces queremos usar este espacio para hacer eso una realidad, y también creemos que si nosotras nos procuramos, si nosotras transformamos nuestras vidas, podemos transformar al mundo. Entonces, por eso estoy yo aquí. Bienvenidas y gracias por venir.
¿Cómo están? Otra vez, yo también ya me presenté. Soy Ana Paula, soy una de las cofundadoras de Cósmicas. Y a mí algo que me ha movido mucho es que siempre he pensado que ser mujer de repente puede ser muy solitario. Estás envuelta en qué espera la gente de ti, qué espera la sociedad, qué quiere la gente que quieres, qué es lo que debe ser, qué es lo correcto, tiene que ser perfecto, y entre tanto ruido te dejas de escuchar a ti misma y se vuelve muy solitario. Se vuelve muy solitario, se vuelve muy difícil encontrar tu lugar, y se vuelve un camino en donde las vulnerabilidades, los éxitos, todo te lo vas guardando. Bueno, eso es lo que yo pensaba. Así era mi camino, eso es lo que yo pensaba. Iba por la vida hasta que, como decían Andrea y Pamela, llegó mi aha moment, que fue cuando decidí empezar mi camino de ser mamá. No lo pensé, no dije, perfecto, quiero ser mamá, listo. Y en eso me topé con que las cosas no eran como yo pensaba. Y fue un camino de muchos años, de muchos tratamientos, de un tema médico, de muchas pérdidas sobre todo, y pérdidas que pues yo estaba navegando sola, sí, con gente a mi alrededor, pero realmente sola en el hecho de que yo no me atrevía a ser vulnerable y a compartir y a conectar con otras mujeres, porque creía que no es lo que tenía que hacer, porque eso no es lo que debes de ser. Tú debes de ser perfecta, tú debes de levantarte al día siguiente y lanzarte a trabajar otra vez, y tú debes de estar de buen humor, y tú tienes que estar feliz y no tienes que estar vulnerable. Hubo un momento en ese camino que ya no di más para estar sola, y decidí abrirme con mis amigas, que es mi grupo de amigas, que son mis amigas de toda la vida, las amo, las adoro, y ahorita ya lo cuento como algo pasado, pero no había esta apertura de compartir tan profunda. A la hora de compartir, de estoy viviendo esto, tuve una pérdida, tuve otra pérdida, no estoy pudiendo, ¿qué creen? Yo no era la única. Otras personas muy cercanas a mí estaban viviendo cosas similares y también lo estaban viviendo solas. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso de mujeres viviendo estos caminos tan solitarios, cuando lo que más quisiéramos es conexión, y cuando lo que más quisiéramos es un abrazo, cuando lo que más quisiéramos es una mano? Y para mí eso fue un parteaguas. Me cambió la vida, me di cuenta y entendí que a mí lo que me gusta es la comunidad, y que yo donde estoy bien es en donde conecto, en donde encuentro mujeres con las que hago clic, con las que puedo compartir mis éxitos, puedo contarles mis problemas, puedo ser yo tal cual, sin ningún juicio. Hoy en día la vida y el universo tenían planes diferentes para mí, y ahorita soy Andrés, mi esposo y yo, somos papás muy orgullosos de cuatro chiquitos, Mateo nuestro grande, hablar de mis hijos siempre de Mateo nuestro grande, y unos trillizos de 2 años, que son nuestro orgullo, nuestra felicidad, pero es un camino que ha sido dificilísimo, que ha tenido he sido una montaña y uno de los regalos más grandes que me ha dado la vida es una tribu de mujeres que he conectado con ellas. Ustedes saben quiénes son porque sé que están aquí. Han sido mi roca. Han estado para mí en los momentos más difíciles de maternidad, también en mis festejos. Están aquí aplaudiendo este sueño que tuve, que estoy haciendo con estas niñas. También están ahí cuando me caigo, están ahí cuando me abrazo. Y esto es Cósmicas. Y esto es lo que yo quiero aportar a Cósmicas, que es una comunidad. Y mi misión es crear esta comunidad en donde haya conexión, en donde podamos compartir, en donde podamos ser nosotras mismas y en donde todas y cada una tengan un lugar y una voz. Gracias por estar.
Yo soy Tatiana, me vuelvo a presentar para las que acaban de llegar y también soy cofundadora de esta hermosa plataforma que hemos construido. Y yo siempre pensé que la vida era una carrera y que la única forma de ganarla era llegar primero. Y pasé años de mi vida enfocada en mi carrera profesional y en construir esta idea que yo me había comprado de cómo se tenía que ver la vida. Siempre estaba cansada, nunca tenía energía, no estaba presente y no me conocía realmente. Hasta que la vida me hizo frenar. Y hay frenos sutiles y hay frenos más rudos, pero todas hemos vivido un posparto complicado, un divorcio, un despido, una crisis, una pérdida. Son estos momentos que nos sacuden, pero también son oportunidades para elegir diferente. Y mi freno llegó cuando estaba embarazada de Carlota, de mi segunda hija. Y a Gerardo, mi esposo, le detectaron un tumor de 43 centímetros. Todo su torso era un tumor. Y fue un golpe que lo cambió todo. Que me hizo darme cuenta que la vida puede cambiar en un segundo. Y que valía la pena preguntarme cómo le estaba viviendo. A Ger tuvieron que operarlo de urgencia y gracias a Dios la operación fue todo un éxito y con tiempo todo estuvo bien con su salud. Pero esa experiencia me hizo querer buscar más formas de estar conectada conmigo y con la gratitud. Durante todo este episodio que vivimos en familia, yo estaba embarazada de Carlota. Quería darle el mejor parto posible después de haber vivido juntas un momento tan desafiante. Aprendí a meditar. Fue la primera vez que adopté esta práctica en mi vida. Logré tener un hypnobirthing, que es un parto en donde en vez de anestesia usar técnicas de meditación y visualizaciones. Y fue mi mayor realización. Pero no porque haya logrado tener un parto de esta forma, sino porque lo intenté, porque me abría esa posibilidad y porque elegí diferente. Y ese día me di cuenta que mi poder siempre había estado adentro de mí, que nuestro éxito no está en nuestros títulos, ni en nuestros reconocimientos, ni en nada que esté afuera de nosotros, sino en estas ganas de querer crecer y evolucionar y de intentar siempre buscar ser una mejor versión de nosotros mismos. Hoy sé que el crecimiento no es lineal y que en la vida siempre va a haber adversidad. Pero en Cósmicas creemos que los retos son oportunidades y en construir estos espacios donde voces expertas puedan guiarnos a vivir una vida más alineada con nuestro propósito y a poder conectar con ese poder de creador que tenemos todas. Así es que hoy queremos preguntarles qué las mueve, cuál es su propósito y qué activa su poder de crear. Si hoy están aquí, no es casualidad. Si hoy están aquí es porque ustedes ya dieron ese primer paso. Gracias por estar aquí.
Ahora sí, llegó el momento que van a escuchar a Gabrielle Bernstein desde Nueva York, así que ¡aplauso fuerte! ¡Y amigos! Ok, 10 minutos, hace 10 minutos yo hablo un poquito de español, ¿ok? Mi medias ripped! Right before. No medias, okay? They were rolled all the way down my leg. 10 minutos. So, lo siento. I mean, excuse me. Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. It's so amazing to be with you. Es mi sueño hablar perfecto en español, okay? Hace 2 años yo tenía una idea. Gaby, yo necesito estudiar español. Yo no sé. Like, why did I have that idea? It was like an inspiration. It was a hit. You need to study Spanish. Okay. So, yo tengo mi aplicación de Duolingo en mi celular. Y yo estudio mucho, una día a día. Okay. Para 2 años, yo estudio. Y mi español es muy mal, pero yo tengo mucha energía y mucha confianza. Es mi sueño. Okay? So I'm going to give you a talk in English. There'll be some Spanglish, but the energía is what matters most. Okay? And I have to tell you guys something. From the moment that I got on Zoom with Las Cósmicas, I was like, these are my partners. Ellas es inteligente, es bonitas, y es las jefas. And it is, by the way, it's so much more fun to speak in Spanish. It's like so much more sexy. And these women are just so incredible, and I was so moved by their energy and by their passion and their commitment. And it was already exciting before I even got on the plane. And I just want to begin by saying how proud I am of Las Cósmicas. See? Let's hear it for Las Cósmicas. See? Their first event, it's like 2,000 mujeres in el teatro. It's muy bien. And that's a good way to begin. It's like when you're having fun, when you're in joy, when you have inspired ideas, and you take action from those inspired ideas, and from that joy, and from that passion, and from that love, es, espero milagros. ¿Sí, espero? Espero milagros. Espero milagros. Porque milagros come from divertido. And joy, fun, energy. And that's what this is. That's what today is all about. Even though I'm literally naked on the stage. I feel like these men in the front. Like, you're welcome. Okay. Yes, also is in the front. Okay. So I came here today. I have this outline. You know what? Forget the outline. Okay. It's done. Yo no necesito mi papel. I have a vision for where I want to go with you today. It's my desire to give you the inspiration and the energy and the commitment to become new. ¿Quieres? Nueva. Yes, amiga. Sí, amiga. Okay. And what is becoming new? Listen, some of you, anyone in the room has no idea who I am. Like your friend brought you, your esposa. ¿Sí? Anyone? Sí, poquito. Está bien, bienvenida a la plática de Gaby. Okay, bienvenido. Okay, so for most of you who have some idea of what I've been doing, but for those of you who are brand new to me, I have been una maestra de espiritual para 20 años. And for 20 years, yo escribo 10 libros, yo hablar en muchos teatros throughout the world. And my mission in this lifetime has been to undo the fear and the beliefs that block us, that have blocked me, that block all of us from our greatest desires. And like everyone in this room, I have experienced all kinds of struggles.
struggles like addiction, struggles like trauma, struggles like hormonal upheavals. And in those struggles, I have had a choice. In every moment, I have had a choice. Am I going to show up for this with esperanza, with fe, con amor, or with fear? What am I going to show up for? What am I going to choose? A mí me gusta fe. I choose, ¿cómo se dice? Choose. Elijo amor. I've chosen to see the world and all of my obstacles through the lens of love. I've chosen to witness the obstacles as detours in the right direction. I have chosen to live in a way where I witness the darkness and I enter into the light. The Rumi poet has a beautiful quote, which is, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." The wound is the place where the light enters you. And every single one of us in this room came here today, and you're like, oh, Gabby's coming, it's a manifestación espiritual, it's like, yes, yes. Pero es más importante. Hoy is about autoayuda. It's about the inner work. It's about healing the beliefs that block us from stepping into our greatest power, superatracción, our greatest energy, and the beliefs that open doors. And the only thing blocking every single one of us in this room, hold on one second. Let's see it. The only thing blocking every single one of us in this room is a belief, a core belief. And one belief in particular that I carried for many, many years was a belief that if I don't do it, nobody else will. Any mujeres resonate with that? See, if I don't do it, nobody else will. Okay, so what does that create? It creates a world around me where I'm overriding myself, overworking, overdoing, not getting the support or the help, the ayuda, necesitan ayudas, right? I'm not getting the help that I need. And I lived that way for 45 años. Muy mal. Is that right? 45 years? Most of my life, up until maybe 6 meses, hace 6 meses. And I lived with this belief, and this belief was creating my reality, because the thoughts that we think become the beliefs that we hold, and those beliefs are energía, and the energy creates your reality. And so here I am living in this way where I'm just walking through life very much trying to become new. And last year I stood on a stage in New York City, and I got in front of the audience and I said, I've got a new plática, a new talk for you, and it's all about becoming new. And I was on the stage and I was like, I'm becoming new, yo soy nueva, I'm new. I'm just like, this is my year for becoming new. And sometimes when you ask the universe for what you want, the universe will always deliver, but not always how you expect it. See? Not always how you expect it. So I'm walking around telling all my friends, I'm new, I'm amazing. People are like, how are you doing, Gabby? I'm new, I'm wonderful. 3 months later go by, and I start waking up in the middle of the night in panic, like sweats, like waking up. I start feeling so angry, like everything's pissing me off. I want to punch everybody. I'm so outraged by the world. I can't remember anything. Like my memory is completely gone. And I'm just like literally going into this place where I'm like, what is wrong with me? What's wrong with me? I'm feeling completely different. Something is totally off. And then I start having hot flashes. Caliente, amigas. Oh, muy caliente. So here I was, 44 years old at the time, going into perimenopause, like boom, go in, like head first, having this extreme hormonal upheaval. And I'm no stranger to these moments. I experienced very difficult postpartum depression, experienced difficult moments in my life, but this was going to take me down. And so I became a student. I became almost like the CEO of my own health, and I started looking everywhere. How could I get to this doctor, and how could I learn what I need to know? And I had spreadsheets of all the kinds of things I could be doing to heal myself. And I patched myself up. I got on the right medication. I got on the right exercise path. Thankfully, I'm exercising, so I'm not wearing any tights today, no media. Okay? So, you can work out. And I'm living in this way where I'm seeing myself feel better and get better. But I also had this thing that happens when you go through perimenopause. And sorry, little ladies, I'm going to say a bad word. Can I say it? No, I'm not going to say it. But you have no more to give. Did you hear that? No more shits to give. No more shit. Yeah. La niña se la fox. La niña. Okay. But you have no more to give, right? I mean, anyone in the room being going through menopause? Let's hear it, ladies. Come on, ladies, come on, open up now. We're here. You're with me. I'm from Estados Unidos. Okay, we talk about this stuff. Come on. All right, no more shame in this conversation. No more shame. So here I am. I'm having this breakdown, melting, literally. It's la caliente. And I have nothing left. And all of the things, and the beauty is that when these kinds of things happen in your life, you actually can't go on with the beliefs that held you back for so long. There's no more to give. So I had no other choice but to do the autoayuda like a full-time job and to connect inward and to face into the belief of if I don't do it, nobody else will do it, and to heal that core belief in a way where I could really, truly become new. So I stand here right now, 7 meses later, después, ¿sí? Y yo soy nueva. And in this nueva energía, it is my dream, es mi sueño, to teach you exactly what I've done to undo the beliefs that were holding me in the patterns that did not serve me anymore. ¿Quieres? Sí. ¿Quieres? Sí. Gracias. Hola, amigas. When we make those commitments to ourselves to become new, everything around us begins to change. We literally have boundaries. We can't do the things we used to do. And what happens that's the best is that your energía, your superatracción, you can manifest so much more when you are no longer burdened by the beliefs that hold you back. Now, some of you might be sitting here thinking, okay, well, what is the belief that's blocking me? What is my belief, my core belief that Gabby is talking about that's blocking me from stepping into my power? What is my belief? And I'm going to ask you this. What did you come here today wanting to manifest? Speak to me. Habla. What did you want to manifest? Dinero. Amor. ¿Sí? ¿Qué? Peace. Paz. Paz is peace. Paz. Success. Inner peace. ¿Cómo se dice inner peace en español? Paz interior. Interior. Paz interior. See, okay? What else? Be honest. Joy. A new book? Woo, you want to manifest a new book? ¿Quieres escribir el libro? Okay, I'm going to help you. You're already manifesting. I'm going to give you my curso. Yo tengo un curso de escribir libros. It's called the Bestseller Masterclass. Get your email to the Cósmicas. I'm going to give it to you. You're already manifesting, baby. Milagros ahora. Okay, what else? Okay. ¿Qué? ¿Hombres? Perfecto. Now let me ask you this question. What belief is blocking you from manifesting that desire? I don't deserve it. I'm not good enough. I can't do it alone. That was like mine, yeah. What else? No tiempo. Okay? Fear, big time. Okay? Mas? Who am I to want this? I'm not ready. It's too much. How does it feel? ¿Qué siento? ¿Qué sienten? When you're in that story, in that belief. Cheeky. Lo siento. No bueno, right? It lowers the energy. When you're in that energy, how's that going for you? No bueno. So you can see how we need to heal the beliefs that are blocking us from what it is that we desire in order to really begin to attract what we genuinely want in our life. And so in my nuevo libro, Autoayuda, yo tengo 4 methods, practices, for undoing the beliefs that block you. And some people are like, okay, yo no quiero autoayuda. I don't want that. I want the quick tip. I want to manifest now. Milagros ahora, Gabby, right? Okay, but here's the deal. When I was writing the book, I got this call, this text message from a friend. And she texts me and she writes, he wants a divorce. I pick up the phone, I call her. Like, okay, honey, what's up? And she starts telling me the same story from the last husband, right? The same story from the last husband. And I'm listening to her and I'm like, listen, baby, this is your moment. This is your opportunity. This is your chance to change the beliefs and the patterns that keep putting you in the same relationship, that keep making you attract the same partner. Are you ready to change? And this was not the motivational talk that she wanted from me. This is not the talk she wanted from me. But it was the message that she needed to hear. And amigas, this is the message for you today. If you really want to change, if you want that true change, the kind of change that shifts your energy and shifts your mood and shifts your beliefs and changes your perceptions of the world and makes you become new. If you want that change, then listen up. Escucha, amigas, okay? Escúchame. See? Because the real change happens when we do the inner work. You ready for it? Muy bien. So what are these steps? These steps that I've taught, that I've written, they're based on a therapy that I'm trained in. That's called internal family systems therapy. And it's based on the premise that we have these core beliefs that are joven, okay? Very young belief systems from very long ago. And those beliefs repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat. And as we repeat them, they become our energy and they become our reality. And it's our job, if we want to heal, to befriend those beliefs. That those beliefs have been with us for how long has those beliefs, those limiting beliefs that you've been talking about, how long have they been around? ¿Cuántos años? Forever, all my life. Sí, ¿cuántos años? You can't, as long as you can remember. Okay, so you're gonna be like, okay, Gabby, how do I heal a belief that's been there for as long as I can remember? You have the power within you to become friends with that belief, to honor that belief, to respect that belief, to be compassionate towards that belief. And the more compassion that you offer to that belief, the more healing happens inside. The more safety, esperanza, fe, amor. See? So I'm going to teach you the 4 steps, but then I'm going to let you experience the steps. I'm going to give you an experience of the steps. And the 4 steps are very simple. The first step is to, you guys know the belief that's blocking you? Everybody in the room know that belief? And if you don't, remember, what do you want to manifest? And then what's the belief that's blocking you from manifesting? Right? So that's your belief. That's the belief that's blocking you. And if you know that belief, the first step in the 4 step, it's called the 4-step self-help check-in process. It's about checking in instead of checking out. Right? Because how often when you feel those beliefs, what do? You check out. You go to the refrigerator, you pick up the YouTube, you go to social media, scroll. You just start working. You do something over the feeling. Instead of feeling the feeling, you do something over the feeling. And so instead of checking out, I'm going to teach you how to check in. And el primero, ¿cómo se dice first step? Primero paso is to choose to check in. Primero paso, choose to check in. and you focus your attention towards that part of yourself. Because really, the belief is like a little part of you. It's like an inner child. It's like a little niña or niño está aquí. And it's inside you. And so you choose to check in instead of check out. Okay, step one. Primero, paso, primero. Primero paso. Segundo paso. ¿Sí? Segundo paso. You become curious. Curioso. And you start to ask some questions towards this part. Curioso. ¿Sí? Curioso. Muchas gracias. Curioso. And you ask, okay, where does that part live in my body? What does it feel like? What do I know about it? Are there any stories or thoughts or sensations that are attached to it? And you start to get to know some information about this belief that is a part of you. Tres. Paso tres. Compassion. Compassionately connect to this part of you. And this is when you offer the part some attention and you say to this belief, what do you need? What do you need? And paso cuatro paso. You check in again and you notice the energy that's shifted inside of you. And the energy of clarity, compasión y claridad, y curiosidad, gracias, y amor, a nueva energía. And you notice, and in cuatro pasos, oh my God, sí, yo necesito más. En cuatro pasos, the energía is nueva. And that is what I can tell you about it, but I'd like for you to experience it. ¿Quieres? Let's do it. Okay. ¿Tienes confianza? Sí. Do you feel a spiritual, more of a connection inside? Okay. 2 minutos. Cuatro pasos. 2 minutos, 4 pasos. ¿Tienes 2 minutos? ¿Sí? ¿Tienes 2 minutos? Sí. Sí, amigas. So the next time you say to yourself, I don't have time for my spiritual practice. I don't have time for my outdoor yoga. I don't have time for my wellness. You remember my voice saying to you, ¿Tienes 2 minutos? Sí. 4 steps, amigas. 4 steps, sí, amigos. Choose to check in. Focus your attention towards that thought. Check in instead of check out. Step 2. Curiosity. Asking the questions. Where does this live in my body? What do I know about this? What can I get out of this? How long is this going around? What does it feel like? And then the 3rd step, compassionate connection. What do you need? And the 4th step, notice for the calm, notice for the connection. Because that calm and that connection and that clarity and that curiosity and that confianza, that is self with a capital S. That is self-auto. That is self, like your higher power, the God within you, the spirit within you, the energy of the universe. And that auto-ayuda, self can help. That energy is inside all of us. So if you want to really manifest, you want to really attract your desires, this, my friends, is the real manifesting flex. Okay? This is the real manifesting. The real manifesting is witnessing those beliefs that block us from our desires and healing those core beliefs so that we can become new. And as we heal those core beliefs that we become new, we recognize that only love is real. We recognize that the fears from our past are stories that we have been repeating and repeating and repeating and repurposing, and that we can, in this moment, heal those beliefs. And as we heal those beliefs, we heal the energia, and the energia is just expansive and begins to change. And in that new energy, you become magnetic. The outside stuff doesn't matter. You know, I took my outline, I threw it on the floor. I don't need the outline. I don't need la medias. All I need is el energía. And el energía is inside all of us. It's available to all of us. ¿Quieres? Sí. So I just gave you the 4 steps. I just gave you those 4 steps. And now, let me ask you this. Are you committed to designing a new life? See, that doesn't mean that we get rid of the things that we do love. It means that we enhance the things that are working and we create more of what we want. Gratitude. When we have gratitude para the things in our life, we create more of what we want. When we have a desire and we intend for it, we create more of what we want. There's a technique that I have called the daily design method. And this is a practice of each morning waking up and making a commitment to who you want to be. And so every morning you wake up and you say, who do I want to be today? How do I want to feel today? And what do I want to give today? And what do I want to receive today? And today when I woke up this morning, I said, I want to be a great teacher. And I want to feel open. I want to feel free. ¿Cómo se dice free? Libre, of course. Libre. And I want to give motivación. I want to walk out of here and know that every single one of you is going to good Gabby kick in the butt, and you're like, I'm ready. I'm ready. Ahora. Milagros ahora, Gabby. Milagros ahora. And that you're ready and you're willing. And what do I want to receive? Amor. I've already got a lot of love from all of you. I love you guys so much. Gracias. Gracias. And I had many years, 4 años, where I was not getting pregnant. Many of the women in this room understand what I'm talking about. And I finally decided to do some fertility treatment. And I was really excited to start to call this baby in. And at the time, I kept asking for years, I want a sign from my baby. And I asked for a very specific sign. I asked the baby to show me lilies. Show me lilies that you're around, that you're coming to me. And I started to just, open my heart, open my mind. And so I'd see little lilies coming through. Someone sent me a card. And in the card, it was this image of this beautiful angel, and the angel, Gabrielle, is always depicted holding lilies. So I was thinking, okay, the universe has my back. I'm getting my sign. It's happening. And so the first time I did the first round of the fertility treatment, I was waiting for that phone call. And any woman that has done that kind of treatment, you know the moment when you're waiting for the call. And the doctor calls and she says, lo siento, it didn't work. And I'm so devastated and I'm so upset. And I go into my husband's office and I sit on his lap and I'm holding his hand and I just start crying. When is this going to happen? It's been so many years. What's going on? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, his telephone is on the desk. Locked, totally locked. Música begins to play. And the song comes on, and I'm like, oh, what's going on? Why is this music playing on this? What's going on with this? And I listen to the song, and the lyrics are, way go Lily, way go Lily. Repeating and repeating. I look at the song. The title of the song is Way Go Lily. And the title of the album is I Saw the Sun. Can't make it up with this. You can't make it up. You can't. And this is how the universe works. And I have so many stories, and some of you have read Supertación and The Universe Has Your Back, and you know these stories. There's so many stories of how you get this guidance, and it's always available to you, and it's just so rapido. And milagros are real, and we can experience that divine connection. And guess what? 1 month later, I was pregnant with my son. So today, think about it for yourself. Ask for your sign. Ask the universe for a sign right now. Ask the universe for a sign, whatever it is. Maybe it's a butterfly, mariposa. Mi esposo gave me this mariposa for Valentine's Day, and it ripped my medias. Gracias. No, the mariposa is muy bien, and no pants. Okay. So I want you to think about, what is it? What's your sign? What are you going to ask the universe for? What is the sign that you want? And as you open your heart to that sign and what's possible, you start to experience life in a whole new way. And you start to live with this guided direction and an energy of fe y esperanza. ¿Sí? Y amor. You live and you walk through life seeing through the lens of amor. And in that way, you feel like you're no longer alone. You're no longer stuck. You have the 4 steps of the check-in process. You've got your daily design method. You're getting signs from the universe. And you're walking around life and you look at yourself and one day you wake up nueva. Okay? One day you wake up new. And it's the repetición of these practices and these beliefs and these patterns and these new ways of being that allows you to become a super attractor, that allows you to be in the energy of what it is that you truly, truly desire. And then I really want you to focus on what I call your comeback rate, okay? So, yo tengo amigas en Estados Unidos, and mi amigas and I work out together every Friday, right? See? In Mexico, I feel like I can be brag a little, right? It's like energy of Mexico. Pero en muchos countries, ¿cómo se dice countries again? Países, you can't, right? Like you go to Australia and you brag, you're like, get the hell out of here. No bien. Pero in Mexico, you can wear short skirts and brag, right? Amigas, you are my kinds of amigas, okay? Like, I'm not kidding. Also, es mi sueño come back every single year, okay? See? You hear that, Cosmicas? Okay, so I have these girlfriends, we work out together, and we are always like in a good energy, and it's like a time for manifesting because we're having fun, and we're listening to music, and we're getting together. And I show up one day, and it was like one of those bad news days in Estados Unidos, like every day these days. And lo siento. No, I'm going to be serious for a moment. Lo siento. Es no bien. And uno momento. Es mi mission to help, ayuda, los amigas, los mujeres y mujeres de México, mujeres y hombres de México viven en Estados Unidos. Sí? It's my mission to help my friends, my Mexican friends in Estados Unidos, okay? And I promise you I will. Okay, so here I am, I'm working out with my friends, okay? And it was a bad news day, and I'm just like in this energy of just like, this is muy mal. And I go into the workout, and I'm like, I said to my workout instructor, I said, Nikki, like, how are you doing? Like, what's going on? And I'm just sort of like, and she's like, I'm good. And I'm like, it's so bad out there. Like, isn't it just awful? And I start going into like the latest news, like the latest chaos and drama and crap that's happening in America. And I start getting into it. And I start noticing like the energy start to drop. And everybody, like it's 6 of us in the room and like it's no good, okay? And I see it, I'm like, like Gabby, you're a motivational speaker. You write self-help books. Get it together, honey. And so I quickly come back. And I quickly become curious and I start asking questions. I'm like, you know what, Nick? I'm like, how are your girls? How's your wife? How's what's going on at work? Like, what's going on? Like, tell me what's going on. She's like, my girls are good, my wife is good, everything is great, you know, I'm feeling really good. Then I'm asking the next one, I'm like, what are you guys going out for dinner next week? And I start shifting the energy and moving into a more positive conversation. And within 1 minute, 1 second, I went from the chaos and the garbage in Estados Unidos to the grace and the joy of the niñas y la esposa and all of the great things in her life. And the energy shifted, we had an amazing day, and we all felt better. Okay, so you're gonna wake up every day and there's gonna be terrible news. And my president is gonna do terrible things and say terrible things, and it's gonna take you down. And guess what? You choose again. You do not let him win, you choose again. You do not let anyone around you, any energy around you win. You choose again. You choose to focus on la comida en Ciudad de México. You focus on your amigas, your niños, the energy. You also say to yourself, you know, what can I give today? Who can I help today? Those of us in this room, we have a lot of privilege in this room. This is a lot of privilege in this room. So my question to you is, who can you help today? And when you show up in the energy of service and ayuda, you become a miracle worker. Your trabajo es milagros. ¿Sí? ¿Comprende? You are miracle workers, and your work is to shift the energy, is to shift your mood, and of course, that energy shift will bring the miracles back to you tenfold. But the work, my friends, is to make it every day. What miracles would you have me perform today? What would you have me do today? Where would you have me go today? Who would you have me serve today? And what would you have me wear today? No medias. Okay, you with me, everybody? Come back fast. Regresaron. Ándale, regresar a la... Rápido. Regresa rápido. Regresa rápido. Sí, regresa rápido, amigas. Regresa rápido. And your life becomes new. The energy changes. Gracias. Muchas gracias. ¿Yo regresaron a México? ¿Sí? Y cuando yo regresaron a México, yo hablé perfecto en español. ¿Ok? Perfecto para ti, ¿ok? Te amo, amigos y amigas. All right, come on, oh my God. Come on. Yes, I mean, let me just say something to these women, okay? Okay, these women right here, I'm going to say this so that they feel this and that you know this. That they're doing the work of spirit, they're doing the work of love, and they're bringing you together with the intention of bringing more joy into your life and more faith into your life and a more spiritual connection. So let's have a big round of applause for las cósmicas. Okay?
De verdad, que no es la última, las esperamos en todas nuestras próximas ediciones, que este año habrá otra. Gracias por su confianza, por su tiempo, por su paciencia y sobre todo por darse esta mañana para ustedes. Nos vemos en la próxima. Gracias. Gracias. Gracias.